Hello. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Farmer Big Z, and welcome back to episode 22 of my Let's Play and my challenge series on Mars the Mission. Today we pick up in January, and I am happy because it is time to sell some bales and make some money. Before we get too carried away in this very lucrative month, let's do a quick recap of what happened last month and last episode. So, last episode we did a lot, and we finished up the last bit of our massive, not the last bit, most of it, 90%, let's call it, of our massive field reset project. That included finishing up all of the plowing with the help of Marty. I then stone picked, and then afterwards I went around and I did a pass of herbicide around the edges and just got everything back up to essentially 100%, as 100% as it could be. If I take a quick look here at our precision farming map, if I zoom in, you can see that we are at 100% on all of our fields. They are the same. I don't know what that's about, but they are the same. And these should also be all the way over to the right, but it is what it is. I think it has something to do with how the map itself was built, was populated, was set up. But it is that way. We're going to start by just crushing some of these bales. So let me... how many was that? Was that 25? I guess it was all of our... yeah, it was all of our... no, it wasn't. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25. Okay, that's cool. Let's drop this arm. I said, let's drop this arm. Why is that not dropping? Oh. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, and there goes my arm. Sorry, I was trying out a new key mapping. I have some plans in the future. Oh, no, okay, well that's okay, because we did bring out 25, but we now need to be extra careful to make sure that no other bales fall back into the storage facility, or else we will need to hop back out and request some more. Ooh, don't do it. I'm totally gonna have to... Let's see if we can keep that one out. But yeah, so like I was saying before I got distracted by withdrawing these straw bales, last month we went around and we got essentially... come on. Essentially everything done. The only thing left to do this month in terms of our field reset project is going around and liming everything. I did want to start selling all of my bales before I got to liming, and it's just no real reason. I just want to see that money in my bank account, and worst case scenario, if we don't get around to liming today, I can still lime next month, so we are good to go for that. Well, this is going to be a lengthy process. I will try to keep you all informed about how the money is going, but let's take a note real quick. We started at 96,530. Now, we're going to kind of maybe lose a little bit of money due to some of our productions being on, or maybe gain some because of the selling from our greenhouses. But either way, let's just call it a simple 95,000. We're starting this month with 95,000. Let's see how high we can push this number by the end of this month. So I'm gonna get this done, and I will be back. And we are grabbing the last of our bales that we're going to sell. I'm going to leave 2 in the storage shed for now. For 2 reasons. First reason, I just don't really want to make a trip on this road again with only 2 bales in my trailer. And just in case, we do have 2 not animal, but we have 2 cow pens. Maybe each pen is in need of an extra silage bale, but I will check that. But if you look at the top right corner, we are looking good. The money has exploded upwards. And we are now sitting at roughly $430,000. This last trip should bring in roughly another 70,000. I'll just have to wait and see and do some math real quick. My favorite thing to do on this channel, but things have been going well. Let's pull in here, unload the last of our bales, and see what our final total is. And up she goes. Let's see. $62,182 and an additional 8,432. So that's over 70,000. So we got 70,000, well, slightly more than 70,000 off each of our silage runs. So that's 24 bales selling for a combined 70,000 each time. But I'll definitely throw the real numbers up here on the screen for you guys, so you can see exactly how detailed the sales were. But selling both of our silage and our straw bales brought in roughly 405,000, I believe. And I did some math on the straw before, and I did some quick math on the silage just now. So this isn't truly math on the fly, but we should be at roughly $405,000 worth of sales just now. And I am happy. I am very happy. I'm feeling rich. To be honest, if I had $500,000 in my bank, I would be a very happy sailor. So one thing we need to do is get to liming. The lime production was on overnight, and we are good to go start liming. Where does this trailer go? There it goes, right in between those 2. Okay, so we have some leftover lime from our last lime spreading days. While we drive over, let's look to see what $500,000 can get us in terms of buying some new equipment. Once again, we do need a potato harvester and the header for it, and then we also need a forage harvester and that header. So cruise control set, little distance to go. Let's jump straight into here. So first off, I never checked this, but let's see what's on sale. No, that doesn't work for me. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back. Forage harvesters. I'm getting too close. I can see that. Forage harvesters. Man, these things are expensive. Do I want to go with this one? I don't really want to go with this one. But I might. You know what? I'll do some thinking while we lime. Let me get this lime going and I can check out things while our GPS is working. Nobody sees that. That's going straight into the bin. Perfect. Now I always forget how wide this device is, how wide this bread is. So I do like to throw up some GPS lines real quick. Set a quick route. Okay, so I need to go over a little bit, or a significant amount, but this just allows me to get a good understanding of where I need to be. And I think that is good, so I'll start another one. Oh, okay, so that's still not good enough, but I do know that the next time around will be good, so I will get started. I'm going to do all the headlands on these 3 upper strips first. Too much overcorrection. Okay, so this right here should be ample. Yeah. Okay. Let's turn it on and let's get liming. So hopefully, since our lime isn't as bad as it was when we first started, hopefully we don't need to buy any lime. Hopefully we can get all of our fields done with the lime that we created from picking up stones off of all of our fields. Is that going to turn off automatically? No. But for convenience, I'm okay with it. I guess I could tap it automatically or tap it manually myself. Is that... Oh, that field does not line up. That's okay. I'm not even using the GPS right now. I just noticed that. Oh, and I left that. It's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So we're going to rinse and repeat this GPS testing once more. Now I do want a bit of an overlap. That is fine. So this should be a pretty decent line. Wow. No, I want overlap. Z. Overlap. Not leave a smidgen on the edge. I would have sworn that the throw distance is more than that, but... So I feel like I'm right beside it. Oh my, come on. I'm okay with some overlap, but that's just wasteful. Okay, let's split the middle here, split the middle. Okay, and we're off. So let's get rid of these lines. I'm not going to need them anymore. I am going to turn my GPS on this time. Oh, see? Come on. At least it's getting there. But yeah, I'm going to get this done. And There will be a good montage because it's going to be all of these fields. All of these fields need to get limed. I'll get them done, and I will be right back with you guys in a moment. And just like that, our massive field reset project is complete. All of our crop fields have been plowed, stone picked, sprayed with herbicide, and limed. And then we went around to our grass domes, and we then reapplied lime to them to top them all off. So everything is looking good. The only thing we have left here to do in January is spray some fertilizer, some liquid fertilizer down on our grass fields. It's been a while since we have, and since we topped up the pH, we might as well top up the fertilizer so that when they start growing in March or whenever that first month of growth is, they are all back to yielding as much as they can. Additionally, we should see some more yield since we are now also using silage additives. So it should be a good little test, a good little check to see how much we are actually able to get off of those fields. While I was doing my reset project, I crunched some numbers, and it looks like it's going to be a little ways to go still until we get our potato harvester up and running. The potato harvester is going to cost roughly $650,000. And although I would love to get them done first, and I might still end up buying them first, it's just it's too much to buy right now. Our harvest forester, that's going to cost us, including the header, that's going to cost us roughly $420,000. So although we could buy it now, I'm not planning to plant any sugarcane or potatoes down for the next harvest. So I'm just going to sit on it. Hopefully we can, I guess I can drop off this header, because this is going to get in the way. Not the header, the front attachment. That's just going to get in the way. It's a shame I even picked it up. Either way, it's a fine spot there. But yeah, so since we're not going to harvest any potatoes or any sugarcane next harvest, no need to go out and buy those. And then hopefully around this year next time, we've had another large bale selling time. Opening that way too early. Yeah, so I don't know if we'll get the same amount of bales to make roughly 400,000 again, but it's something that we'll wait for. Either way, no matter how much money we make from our bales, it should be enough, plus any other eggs, honey, wool as well that we end up selling. We should be good. So I'm gonna get these fields done, and I will be back. Okay, and we are done. We are done. This spraying process took forever, and it was very frustrating. I don't know if it's the lime on the ground that's making me actually see my mistakes or see my errors, but I'm now in the mindset that I need to get a new sprayer. This sprayer is just too big, 24 meters, although it's the smallest default or smallest vanilla sprayer you can get. I'm gonna have to look to see if there's anything I can special order up here to Mars, because this is not cutting it. This is way too much back and forth. I'm missing all types of little spots here and there. And maybe if I could even find something that was like 12 meters wide, that'd be great. But yeah, that's gonna be it. It is now almost 7:15. and the day is done. If you've made it this far in the video, as always, I want to say a huge thank you to you all. Please consider subscribing if you are enjoying this content, and give the video a like. If there's any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them down below, and I will be sure to get back to them. Besides that, I hope you're all having a good day, and I'll see you next episode here on Mars the Mission.